Morning, Saturday, June 21st, 2025. I'm Larissa. Video diary. Oh, some hair today, huh? The time has come. The time has come. Drink from Skulls. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. Still haven't picked up that poop outside. I still need to do that. It's not going to happen today. It'll probably happen tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe it'll happen today. Maybe. Maybe it'll happen today. I don't know. All I know is that the media has all these stories about illegal immigrants and people being angry. Like, I don't begrudge people living their lives, right? I do resent having to pay for them. And when they say that, oh, these people pay this, that, and the other thing, they're sneaky and they're looking for people to pay for them. Like the bitches that are illegally living in the commercial unit that's above the commercial unit that I've been renting. Right? Bunch of illegal Chinese massage parlor workers living up there. And because the whole building everything was metered together, we were paying by square foot, I was paying for the majority of their utilities. Right? So they got 3 people living up there. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't turn on the air conditioner or the heat. And I was only turning on lights like when I absolutely needed to. Right? One person going to the bathroom as opposed to 3 people doing fucking laundry and washing themselves. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, there's no problem there. Why shouldn't I have to pay for Chinese whores, illegal Chinese whores? Why shouldn't I? It's the American way. Pay for cheap Chinese shit. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Oh my God. Yeah. So I got a bunch of laundry done yesterday. And been watching these like history lectures, different things. And it's just like, I'm watching this shit. And it's like, okay, these are supposed to be lectures from graduate level courses, right? And I'm watching them. I'm just like, this one I was watching yesterday. It was a history and economics kind of thing. It was talking about trade, history of trade and stuff. I'm just like, geez, this is a graduate level course. Fucking A, I learned it all in art history class. Yeah. Mm. Undergrad art history class at my stupid art school. I'm like, who's paying for this shit? I don't know. I don't know. I told Omar, I said, maybe I want to go back to try getting back into try again to get into graduate school. But I don't know. I think it's a waste of money for me. Right? Like, I don't know. I should be able to like turn in everything that I've done and be like, hey, can I have a degree, please? You know, I do annotation on all of my academic pieces that I write. It's on the work. You say I've been homeschooled. Can I say I homeschooled myself? Hmm? Jeez. Jeez. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. I said maybe I'd go to law, try to get into law school. Maybe I'll just go take the bar and see if I can pass it. Um, I tell you, the California bar is supposed to be like the hardest bar exam to pass, but you can take it as many times as you need to pass it. And so I was thinking maybe I could just go take it and then figure out what I need to learn by taking it, and then go do what I need to do, and then go take it, right? Like, and then I don't have to go through all the bullshit, right? And I can just, represent myself. Could do that. Go take the bar, find out about it. Take the bar. I mean, I don't expect to pass it, right? The first time. Um, but like I said, then I will know what I need to go learn by taking it. Be like, oh, okay, this is the kind of shit I need to know. So then I can go learn that shit and then try to pass it. Yeah. Anyway. This is just like one bar exam, right? It's like there's just one bar exam, but there's like all kinds of different kinds of law, right? So the bar exam has to be just like some kind of general overview, right? It's not specific. Like you don't take, there aren't different bar exams for different types of attorneys. Like intellectual property attorneys take the same bar exam as like real estate attorneys, right? Same bar exam. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. I'll look into taking the bar. Taking the bar. Can I pass a bar? Yeah, I can pass a bar. I don't know. We'll see. I think I could do that because there's no limit to how many times you can take it. Right? You take it until you pass. Yeah. I don't know. Last time I took a standardized test, it was when it was so I could apply to graduate schools, and I didn't study. I just went in and took it, and I passed pretty high. Like, yeah, yeah. So we'll see. I'll consider that. I'll consider it. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Then I can represent myself better. It'd be easier. It'd be easier. Not to pay the ridiculous attorney fees for nothing. This one guy here, Ed Chun. Oh my god. What a waste of money. Like, after talking to me, he should have just told me, go file small claims. But he didn't. He like dragged it on. And it's because what he knew, I did not know, which was that you cannot have an attorney in small claims, right? So he just wanted to make sure he got money out of me. Yeah. Him and his shitty office. Oh my god. Mm. Yeah. I told him as much. I sent him a letter. I told him I thought he scammed me out of money, right? Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, y'all. Tea. I got a new batch of tea here I made. It's stronger. Um, so just, volume wise, like when I make tea, when I blend my tea, because it's a cannabis tea. It's, I mean, it's not the only thing that's in there, right? But it's a cannabis tea. It's a CBD dominant indica strain that I use for it. So this is a little more potent, less other stuff, right? In ratio. So I'm hoping I'll be more physically useful today, because I want to be. I'll be more physically useful today, pain because of pain, right? So yeah, and then I have um, mint, Palestinian mint, as a matter of fact, product of Palestine. Lemon balm from my yard and yarrow. Yeah, the yarrow. It's for soothing the bowel. Yeah, soothing. Well, soothing all membrane, right? Like yarrow is good for soothing any kind of injury. So any kind of internal injury I may have, if there's ulcers or ulcerated bowel or anything. Yeah, yeah. And the mint is soothing. I've been stressed out because of all the move and everything. Kind of upset your stomach a little bit. So all the mint and lemon balm will be good for that. Being mellow, mellow. Last night for dinner, I made an arugula salad with oh, a sweet onion. It's this like it's not a it's not those flat ones, but it's a flattened shape. It's not one of those real flat ones. Those Italian ones that are real sweet that you barbecue. No, it was, but it's similar shape, but it's fat. They're fatter, super sweet, super sweet. Like, and they kind of have a different texture. I'm always like, is this fennel? Like, no, that's an onion. That's how sweet it was. Um, yeah. So arugula with that onion and fresh basil leaves torn and salt and pepper and fresh figs cut in half and then drizzled with um, balsamic vinegar and truffle oil. That was the salad. And then the main, I made quinoa, and then I made quinoa patties. So I got this book it's an anti-inflammatory diet book. Well, not diet, but it's nutrition. It's a nutritionist kind of thing. So it's anyway. Found a recipe in there for these crispy quinoa bites. Trying to make snacks or whatever. No, I didn't. I'm like, oh well, this is an interesting idea as a vegetarian, right? Like making a quinoa loaf because like quinoa is a complete protein. It's the only grain that, when prepared, is a complete protein. Well, any grain that you sprout will become a complete protein. But in general, like if you make barley, or if you make whole pearl barley or farro or wheat berries or whatever, they don't sprout. It takes a while of soaking to sprout them. But quinoa, when you cook it, sprouts. So it's a complete protein. Yeah. And so anyway, I cooked the quinoa in my rice cooker, and then I mashed it together with an egg and some mung bean starch and a little, just like a tablespoon of oil. It's like all it took. Yeah. And it came together real good. I seasoned it a little bit too. Um, and made patties, and I baked them. Last time I did it, I fried them, shallow fried them, pan fried them, and they were really good, but they were still fried. So these ones weren't fried, they were baked. And next time I will do it as a meatloaf, like a loaf, you know, because it'll slice like a meatloaf. Yeah, and then I made a red sauce, a tomato basil sauce that went over them. So it was like a meatloaf with red gravy. Yeah, except it's also a grain, so yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was good. It was. But next time I will make it as a meatloaf as opposed to patties or little balls. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah. I'll finish my tea here. Make the bed. Brody was so snuggly last night. He got up and laid real long, made himself real long up against me, like a log. Laid right up against me, like aw, up against my leg. He had his snout at my hip. I was like, aw, you're very sweet. He was. He was just laid like that. He kept me nice and warm. And I don't know what Sassy was doing, but there was all kinds of ruckus downstairs. And then she came upstairs and was like meowing and stuff. And I don't know. Omar didn't say he found any remains or anything, but I have to wonder. I have to wonder if maybe she had herself a midnight snack or something that came in and was scuttling around. I don't know. The other day I saw there's our hawk, our resident hawk that lives here, loves to sit in the tree over here, and there's rats. And anyway, I watched him. He was sitting in the tree. He was looking. He was looking. He was looking, and then he came down. His wings. He was like, oh, come down. He grabbed a rat. The rat's tail was hanging down out of his claws, you know. And the rat was going as he like flew off with it. And I'm like, oh yeah. I told him thank you. I said thank you. I said eat as many of those as you want. So he's often sitting over in that tree looking, looking, looking for another rat snack. Rat snack. Anyway. Anyway, wash my dirt ass and get moving because there's shit that needs to be done.